Welcome back, guys, to The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. We're back in Lurelen village with a little bit of a turn-in, because I went to Kakariko village and bought the goat's butter we need. We already had a hearty blue snail. And basically, in the store you can get what you need to complete this quest at last. So we get another one off the list. Oh, you have the ingredients. Can I have them? Sure you can. I've also, as you can see from my back, went to look for some moblins to get myself the Moblin Club. So we've got that in our possession now. Alright, I'll take those then. Now to start cooking. Here's a little something. 50 rupees. More to the point, to get it off our book. Since you found the missing ingredients, why don't you eat with us? They'll be done soon. You gonna give us a thing as well, or? Yeah, I'm being given a portion, aren't I? So what does... Buttery snail. Seafood paella. No fisherman's birthday bash would be complete without this top shelf seafood dish. Go on, dig in. It's delish. Quest done. What's for dinner? I also went between some shops and bought myself arrows. Because they're pretty handy, aren't they? 35 of them. So with that said and done, what am I doing next? Oh, we've got ourselves a shrine quest, haven't we? Somewhere along this direction. The Pagos Woods, the Serpent's Jaws, which is basically, well, here, pretty much, according to the riddle. Let's put it that way. So let's get moving, and probably best to fly from Faron Tower, isn't it? As we get ourselves around the place. We've got to visit Tahno again, because of course there is at least the turn-in with a boy, but there's also nearby we can see the nice hills where we're supposed to find a shrine when we line up some trees, if I'm right. And then Fort Tahno as well. There's supposedly a shrine quest around that area that we took ages ago and haven't done yet. So I want to get these sorted out, so we can say more of this sections are done. That said, I'm pretty sure in every section we've been to, the quest is surely not complete yet. The quests cannot be complete. I mean, there can't be all the shrines, all the quests. I've not been that thorough. There's probably some, for example, if you're looking at how things are spaced, you'd expect one to be around here, but we know there wasn't. You'd expect one to be up here. You'd expect one, well, to be here, which is one we're going to get. Stuff like round here, up here, maybe even the beach side. This is where you'd expect there to be some. The question is finding them, pretty much. We can expect, but that doesn't mean we can get. It means a lot of off the beaten path searching. How about that giant elden skeleton? We may have found that, but it didn't actually get us anything. Alright, let's keep an eye out for any Koroks. There's the flowers and grass. Serve to try and slow us down. You never know if there's a diving point for one of them after all. Well, there seem to be any enemies around, which is not too bad. Nice quick old run. So we're about to join onto the river. Will there be any enemies waiting for us? Nothing thus far. Not even a Korok, an obvious Korok have I seen. Well, goat troubles. That's what we're really having. Oi! I feel like shooting you, but no I shouldn't. And also one other thing is we've been through a blood moon. Since everything's taken place as well. Basically on the night when I went searching for all this, the blood moons happened. We're on the night after. Well, that's an update for you. It seems Lizalfos statues are around. But we've passed them all. And find ourselves a Korok puzzle by the look of it. Is that dragon claws there? Well, I can take you out. That's fine. You know what? I'll put you on top. That's obviously where you're supposed to go, yeah? Obviously not. But where's the second part of this puzzle? If we can see it at all. Well, I think that's our destination. Looks like another spring or shrine. But that said, I have no clue what to do with this. There's no second part to it. It's obvious to see. So let's go up and around here. Because obviously on the other claw is where it will be. So that's missing a gap. So it basically needs that onto there. So you've got to transfer that all the way over? Well, that's one task. For one Korok. Hopefully it stays, and hopefully we can keep climbing up. There's a strong enemy down there. So says our sensor. But if we just take this up and round the corner, we'll get another Korok. Now we're very much in the explorative phase of things again, aren't we? Right, over to there you go, and hopefully that's made it. I can't actually see how far it's gone. Okay, let's pull that back a bit. Why you ask? Because it's not really making it on top. That'll work. Alright, so that is one of the bigger built Korok puzzles we've seen. In terms of at least distance between A and B location. Korok is ours. That was a harder one. Right. So let's jump on down now. And see what you need. Don't tell me it's another dragon part. You have done well to find this spring. Offer Farosh's scale, received from the Golden Spirit, to the Spring of Courage. I, Goddess Hylia, will guide you. Right, so we got to find Farosh, wherever that wouldn't be. I'm assuming, if anything... Oh, I was going to pick that up then. I was just straight ignoring you. For 300 rupees, and then we'll warp away. The other one we saw either over here or over here. This is a very lightning-y place after all, but that shrine's not going to come to us that easy, is it? So with that said, let's travel over to Tahno, because it's usually nighttime we seem to have to search for that. Or at least that's my experience with that dragon. Or when it's lightning-y. I think it was either early in the morning I've seen things, or night, really. If my vague memory works. You'd have thought we'd start hunting down dragons left, right and centre. The end goal question is... what time do we want to be where? Alright, let's go to speak to the boy. And say, hey, we've got the club now. That's all done and done. It's you. You, Neb. Hey. Oh, isn't that the Moblin Club? So cool, let me see. Go ahead. Knock yourself out, but not literally. Wow, it's even more amazing than I ever imagined. Thank you. Take this as a token of my thanks. A purple rupee this time. Okay, what's next then? Because obviously there's another next. What was it? Oh yes, that one. That one. Have you heard the duplex bow? No. So when my grandpa was young, he looked for it but couldn't find it. So please, if you find it, please let me see it. I take it fires 2 arrows. But we've never seen that anywhere. Right, so one of our quests involves going all the way up there. Which is a long way off. I gotta hope I've got stuff that's warm enough, but I've got all the flame blades and whatnot. But do we now go searching for a dragon? What time did we even see one? This is a question. This is a question! The answer, I'm not really sure. And so our waiting hopefully pays off. Let's take a photo so we know where he is before anything bad happens. And I lose him yet again. Just waiting around an area where we've seen him before? It works. Farosh is, however, seemingly unhappy with my presence and is bursting electric everywhere. And he's also going a lot lower than I thought. We definitely hit him. Whoa, 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 whoa. The electric's doing some serious stuff to us. Right, we hit it. The question is, what did it get us? And where did it go? There. Whatever we earned landed there. As we get Farosh's skill. Right. So that was harder than I would have thought, or took longer than I would have thought to find. However, with the current against me and everything not working so well in terms of swimming, I did see in this location a fair few other things. So as I dash over to safety for a second, there's definitely a Korok point over there. And apart from that, definitely a flower up there. With this rain coming down, however, it's going to be very hard to actually make it anywhere. It looks to me like we'd have to be swept downstream. All the same, because I've got so much stamina and I've got the Zora gear full set, I can make it. So not too much of an issue. But Farosh is sorted. We got the skill. We got zapped to high heavens because of it. We didn't lose too much. Those are chests, however. Right, so what's this? Gotta make it up there within the time limit. I can get 2 Koroks for 1 stone, I guess. Depends how fast we get up there. And we jump straight through it. Right, another Korok get? Not a problem. 9 now again. But let's burst back the other way, because I definitely saw those flowers. I was just getting around the right way. So Farosh isn't that hard to get, really. If you think about it. All you have to do is wait here, and you've got a very nice vantage point for shooting. Of course, when it's near the bridge, it's not too bad either, is it? Because it seems to wind around it. And where are you appearing now? Over there? Koroks, Koroks. We like Koroks. Where's this next one? That's a good question. Is it up on top of this one? Yep. And in the rain too. Which does not seem to be passing anytime soon. It is passing shortly. So it might just be a better idea to wait. In fact, the rain doesn't even hit here, so you'd kind of expect it to be non-affecting me. I should put on the electric gear before I jumped in, shouldn't I? So you lose stamina when you fall, which is the main issue. Come on, Rain, go away. I've got the Korok right there. It's right there. Okay, we're on to clouds, but the rain's still here. Doing its own thing. Come on, Rain. Peter off. We got things to do. Yep, there we go. Stop finally. And with that, I could just jump straight up. Another Korok. Another day. Well, do you know what? I think we might use the power of editing yet again. To get on over to the shrine we first saw. Let's finally make it a shrine. And so it is after our trek. We come to the shrine. Or it will be a shrine as soon as I quickly chuck Farosh's scale into the water. Too bad I can't get it back. But quest complete. But we know from the names of these places that we've got at least one more shrine with this going on. Your path has shown itself. Now go forth. At least one more time. Well, the Serpent's Jaws is complete. Before I continue, though, I really should just quickly summon and see what I can get. What bananas are getting got. Oh no, there's Fleet Lotus Seeds. Bananas are over there. And we'll see what we can get ourselves in that. Because otherwise I just end up forgetting. And we haven't completed our set yet. He says as he gets the Trousers of Twilight. Cozy Wolf for it. Was that the full set? I'm not imagining. We can't get duplicates, I take it. We've managed to get the full set. For something that's probably random, that's worked out quite well for us. If I want to be, I could be Twilight Princess Link. Really muchly if I care to. Shae Katha Shrine. Let's head inside and claim our reward, shall we? Was not expecting that. Full set, full seto. But now that means pretty much I've just got materials to get from it now. I don't know if it takes it off the reward table if you've already got one. But if you wanted your Link to look Link-like, he does incredibly do now. Shae Katha Shrine. We've already proven our worth by tackling a dragon, or shooting it at the very least. Man, that hat is floppy. A Thunder Spear is our reward. A magical spear that contains thunder from Thundra Plateau and its tip. I need to go to that plateau. That's probably where I'll find the electric Dana things. To be honest though, I mean, I've had ages ago like requests for me to dye my clothes that shade of green. But I quite like bandana climbing Link with just a random pair of trousers that are a bit more stylish. So like the Zord trousers or like even these new trousers I've got. I quite like climbing Link's look, to be fair. It looks like a Link who's actually really ready for adventure. Sensible, functional clothes. I mean, if you think about it in battle, and he's wearing that hat's going to flop in his eyes. That hat's going to fall off. What's keeping it on? It's not like he's wearing a rubber band underneath, is it? Well, hopefully now I should be able to just pray here and get myself a stamina orb. Functional clothes make sense for battle. As we complete our stamina wheel. I mean, the rest of it's fine. Of course, he's got the chainmail under the tunic. The hat, how does it stay on? Is it glued? We'll never figure this out. Kind of made sense in Minish Cap because, of course, it was alive. It would be sticking to his head or trying to stay on. Well, what to do next, he says. I think I'll first of all just rejig my gear back to how I like it. bandana Link. For some reason. I don't know why. I like the armor sets in the game, to be honest. I really do like how they look. I really do kind of like that functional stat look. Right. So we have Shrine Quest, Secrets of Cedar, and the Cursed Statue, so one of those two. In terms of quests, we still need to find a blue pea and that duplex bow, but apart from that, unless we find the electric dana, I don't think we can do any of what we've got so far, so it's on to find another shrine quest. Now the question is, are we going into Mount Lanayru or not? And from which point should we try to go into it from? Do I want to go climbing or not? That's the question. Now hopefully, wearing of course a fiery weapon on my back will boost my body temperature, because we are going somewhere very cold indeed. Very, very cold. And probably full of Linnells again. Those dastardly things. But as long as I get headshots, we're all good. In fact, it might feel like I want to get revenge on that one at the front of it. Right then. So, that is our destination of choice. Now how we climb it, that's another question. Did it say outwards towards the sea was the shrine? So that way then. If I remember what was said correctly. So there's an old legend about the three cedar trees on the snowy mountain visible from a Nintendo village. When the three summit trees become one, turn your back to them and head towards the sea. A trial encased in stone awaits you there. Sounds like a labyrinth to me. That'll boost my temperature a little bit. And of course the warm doublet will need to go on when I get a bit further on. Most likely. That'll give me a little bit more cold resist. Alright, so we are not chilled all... Oh no, we are chilled to that point. Okay, warm doublet. We'll keep Link warm for now. Okay, shrine's nearby. So you're kidding me, we don't even really have to... Okay. Obey the shrine quest, so to say. We don't even really have to climb. But as I get higher, we might find it gets colder still. Should I try to get that butterfly? Oh, come here, Flutterby. I will get you. A winter-winged butterfly. Cook it with monster parts for a heat-resistant elixir. I think for heat resistance, I'm kind of fine. Even these wood pigeons, for example, need picturing. The white pigeon. Just in case I want to go chase it down. Oh no, they're cold danas. Don't need them, technically. Yes, you were coming. That's fine. An Icy Lizalfos tail. Great for making elixirs. We'll destroy you instantly. Because we got the weapons for it. That's a bird? Oh, okay, it's a bird. Now this shrine is pointing me towards. It's in a cave down here. I'm like literally above it. Am I imagining things? Encased in stone. Is this it here? Was that really my shrine quest? Tahno Oa Shrine. I don't think it is if it doesn't come up with a quest complete. Nope, there it is. It's the Secret of the Cedars. One we should have done a long time ago, really, when you think about it. On the scale of things. But this is one side of the Lunari Mountain. You can bet there's at least one more shrine up here. Is it really going to give us like a reward for that? Because that wasn't hard. I guess the hardest thing that it was is to make sure you had enough cold resistance. But at this point, Tahno Oa, we are fine. We have everything we need. More to the point, wearing a weapon on our heads that gives us a bit of heat. Especially... Oh, I got it! Yes! Climbing boots! These rock climbing boots have special no-slip toes that help you cling to walls. This ancient technology facilitates more nimble climbing. I've got the full set! Full setto! That's what I wanted. Right. Finally. That's made me a very happy boy. A spirit orb is gained? Nah, climbing legs. I know it says boots, but it's leggings, really. That's what I wanted. That's what life wanted to give me. Happy times. Just need to upgrade it now. Which means I need Thunder Key's wings, which I should have. To be fair, we should have enough. Well, that's another quest written off the list. And now you wonder where else to go to, because, come on, there's a shrine this way. And most importantly, there's something up here. And honest to God, with that structure of it, it's gotta be. Life's bad. And then you meet me. Right, it's gotta be. Got it 100%. Wish I had like a faster sneak set. So I probably should collect some of these. Probably another dragon hunt. Because the watery basis of it probably wants me to stick some of that stuff inside it. Well, I'll take 2 and then I'll move on from there. That extra stamina ring will be helping. Right, so the question is the most efficient way to get up, considering the topography and everything. Obviously, we can sprint a fair bit. See, now I only want to use the first wheel. This is why I knew that upgrading stamina for me wouldn't work so well in my brain. Alright, up there, I'd say next. You should be able to walk from here. You are just walking on your hands. You know that, right? Well, we've got ourselves snow as a weather system, which we know is present thanks to a certain someone. Is that Snowy Wolf? No, don't want to explode it. I'll take a picture. It's a cold-footed wolf. So if wolves have different genres, does that mean killing them will get me different items? Alright, ton of birds up there, which we saw from down at Heteno when looking up. What is that? What is that? What on earth? Well, it goes to show that even having played the game for this long, and having nearly this many shrines, there's still a lot to experience. However, the weather gets colder. Is that going to prove a problem? I'll turn you into a red choo-choo jelly. Anything that wants to come my way will find itself defeated. Oh, you didn't instantly die? I'm quite disappointed. Alright, come on then, guys. I don't want to get hit. Thank you. What are we going to see up here? And is it something I can challenge? Oh my goodness, missed. That's my real question. Okay, obviously I didn't have my fire power up all the way to full. Because it definitely does nuke them otherwise. A chill shroom. Allow you to stay cool even in arid regions. That could be useful. There's still items to find, places to discover, things to earn. We're not as near a shrine as I first thought. Something is definitely going on up here. But I think I'll leave that for next time. As we find Nadra. Whatever that is. I'll see ya for more. Bye-bye.